Now to the IEBC dialogue process now. The Parliamentary Joint Select Committee on Electoral Reforms has directed the Auditor General, Edward Ouko, to appear before it on Friday without fail. The Select Committee's co-chairperson, Kiraitu Murungi, dismissed officials sent from the Auditor General's office from presenting their submissions after they said they were not in a position to comment on issues of integrity facing the embattled IEBC. KTN's Amimo now reports.
And then at one time,
the Select Committee was prepared to hear submissions from the auditor equipment ahead of the March 2013 polls. The Auditor General has accused IEBC of flouting procurement laws. The auditor is out of the country.
I wanted to tell the committee that based on the work and the mandate we were doing on that audit, we are not competent enough to address the various themes that have been presented to us, Chair.
So you are coming to tell us you are not competent to address our thematic areas?
I've treated this committee in an extremely casual manner. Indeed, this report was not prepared for this committee because it did not even address the letter which was sent to you. As my co-chair said, you just put a report which you prepared for the National Assembly and brought it here. We have not done any work as far as our committee is concerned, and we are thoroughly disappointed.
Lawyer Harrison Kinyanjui was bashed by the committee after he said it lacked the jurisdiction to investigate integrity issues touching on the embattled IEBC.
I perceive, as a citizen of this country, that we have sunk, and with respect I say that, into the sphere where we have engaged in a mycodism, if we can remember, those of us who read history and social science. Is it that the oversight role of Parliament has failed, and that's why we have the perceptions of the IEBC's failure? Is it a self-indictment? As I close.
We invited Harrison Kinyanjui and other participants through a public announcement in newspapers, and we specified matters which they should address us on, 4 thematic areas. So anything beyond the 4 thematic areas is irrelevant.
The Cabinet Secretary for National Treasury, Edward Rotich, confirmed that the Anti-Corruption Commission was investigating pending bills by the National Electoral Body amounting to 5.6 billion shillings, some of which was used to offset fees for outsourced legal services.
And you are making, for example, a suggestion that there is no way or there is no justification for the Commission spending 144 million shillings just for swearing in election officials. And we have some information through the office of the Auditor General that in regard to the presidential election petition, 500 million shillings was just spent on paying lawyers.
In an unlikely event that some commissioners express willingness to vacate office upon a settlement, do you have a check with you for that settlement right now?
Clearly, when we were doing budgeting and submitting our budgets and approving by June, there was no discussion of this sort of things that happen. However, we do have contingency funds available for such kind of unforeseen expenditures.
Treasury proposed the next IEBC should be lean and work part-time to cut on costs, besides reducing its staff. Amimo, KTN.